First of all, as usual, I kinda gotta announce that I'm starting. Um, and oh, first of all, let's get update. Like, Necron told me they didn't have the time to add the epilogue to the campaign, so and only made some of the I suggested for Era 6. So the update doesn't really change things for me, but that's okay. I will probably do a very small stream at later day once the epilogue is finished, so I can just make a mini video and add it to the playlist for the to add the epilogue. Then beyond that, first of all, we are at the last scenario of Rootless, so we are almost through with it. The visible achievements at least do reflect that quite a bit. Where is it? There it is. We are over here right now. And there is also a bonus scenario, which I will play afterwards. Like, I will cut off the stream, take a 5 to 10 minute break, and then go for the bonus scenario, so I actually finish the campaign today. And so I can keep those, the part that's really just campaign and the part that's just bonus, sort of separate. Beyond that, there's also one thing I would like to say about the campaign. Basically, I have made quite a couple of suggestions, some of which at least will have been implemented, and some of which will still be implemented. At least that's the plan. And due to the fact that there were quite a bit of suggestions, as I said, some of them were actually good. The campaign will receive piecemeal updates for a while still to actually implement all of that. There was also more content planned or is planned for the campaign, so the campaign you saw me stream and the campaign you would be able to play over the next few days is not the finished product. Like, there's still improvements that can be made, and Necron did say they will always try to keep an open mind about further feedback about further improvements. So if you play it on a later date and there is more content, feel free to give feedback. And of course, welcome Necron, and yes, I'm also excited for the day. Without further ado, let's start. Like, without further ado, 3 minutes in. Get it. So the previous scenario we had Clarilla and Ashak, and Clarilla tried to kill Ashak. Ashak killed her instead and got a warning from her that Logomir is on the way to the north, attempting to wipe out all the orcs that have arrived, so they can never establish a foothold, or at least not now. Ashak just realized that it is kinda a problem and they are unable to run, but more orcs are gathering as well, but also more people of the orcs are gathering, like not just the warriors, but also the children, the women, shaman, if there are any shaman, not yet. And Ashak has a plan, so let's find out what it is. As the orcs gathered, Ashak met with the warlords and explained his plan. Unsurprisingly, most of them disagreed. But then Ashak introduced Sturg, and the orc leaders were stunned, as they considered all shamans to have been slaughtered. It is often said that orcs do not know self-sacrifice, do not believe in anything that transcends them. But this is not true. In times of the worst crisis, the orcs have always listened to the shaman, and those of their leaders who instinctively felt the flow of the world. The more the threat grew, the more did a sense of belonging find its way into the minds of the orcs. Eventually, the orc warlords recognized that Ashok was right and understood what they had to do. The truth. Damn, did they travel far. Oh, I see. Like this is actually a screenshot I'd been sent before for the materials what we might make a banner out of, and I thought this standoff was staged, like was not actually part of the campaign, but was just it look cool. But it's kind of cool to see that it's really part of the campaign. So kudos. They are forming on the other side of the plain. Shall we go on the offensive? Lord Logomir gave us very specific instructions, Lyras. We are only to prevent the orcs from scattering to all corners of the north until the main force arrives. There are far fewer of them than we expected. The winter must have been harsh. I'm sure there are many hiding in the camp, especially old and the sick. I hope Lord Logomir will show them mercy. It only means it will all be all the easier to eradicate them. Shurg, you are back? How did it go? Our rituals worked. We fought off the last of the spring frost and melted the snow. How about you? I see the ranks are getting ready. Oh, I think I have an idea of what might be happening, but I'm only gonna write it to a Necron so they can confirm afterwards. Did I set it? Uh, like I don't know if it's right. I just wanna put it out there, and maybe I'm right, maybe I will wrong. I will see. I'm trying to force a battle on the elves before Logomir arrives. I thought it best to do it at night, when we hold an advantage. Many elves are here already. It's going to be a massacre. I know, but Logomir gave us no choice. I, for one, am glad he's giving us the opportunity. I'm tired of running. So, fun fact number 1 by Anacron, Leifir is the same Outrider from Scenario 2, like this guy. Like, yeah. Anacron sent me spoilers, probably a confirm or deny kind of thing, which I'm not gonna look at right now. I will only check it later. Like, this is really only to find out if I'm right or wrong. So as you can see, every one of those has gold, so that's not that great for me. So apparently Varia has like those access as a castle, and those are like that. Like I have more than half the map, but as you can see, um, there's still way many enemies. Damn. Like technically it might be the best to attack, but I'm not 100% sure if that's a good idea or not. Like, this is a very unorganic kind of battlefield right now. Like battle lines, at least compared to what you used to from the game. So 1, 2, well, like, yeah, I can totally give a little bit of ground there. I do not need to up there. I do not need to. Oh, I have more ground at that. Honestly, I have no idea. Like I'm not used to this kind of situation. And hello, Raven Year, and yeah, I'm also not used to that. Like this is, yeah, it's a lot of units. Wait, what is this? Okay, a shame there's nothing. That doesn't seem it's to be interactable, but that's fair. Yeah, Negron is saying yes, this is the only big battle in this campaign. True enough. Like, also I realized I had a typo when I named this unit. It's supposed to be boys. Sorry, Ace of Dog. Slayer, Electric Hands, of course. Ooh. Also Naga fighter to collect those villages over there. Like, I'd honestly suggest just awarding those two villages to the player. Like, if I already have those kinds of, then why do I not have those over there as well? That's a bit surprising, actually. And Inky, of course. Undead. Yeah, let's try to make that work. So let's Electric Pants, of course, and my Naga, of course, over here because much closer to the water. Makes way more sense. I'll get them there. So Faria, what are you doing? What do you think? I'm sending reinforcements. But Logalmir made it clear that there's no point in waiting for the main army to arrive. I have a new spell that will turn the tide of this battle. Let me deal with Logalmir. So as you can see, actually I'm gonna skip AI moves because it is such a big battle. No, let's try and yeah, how bad it is without skipping it, and then I can still decide. No, not my goblin. Ouch. But yeah, that's elves. Like that guy is of course dead, and I gotta say I really like the new Ida sprite, and especially the animations they get for they have. Oh, okay. I did not see that one coming, but that does make sense. Like maybe I should have just rushed at that, because obviously I'm losing out damage-wise right now, because they get to pick their target. But at the same time, it's I don't know. Let's try rolling them up first. Shame. That did not quite work. Nice. Yeah, worth a try. I feel like their army had a bigger had more, what's it called? Had more level 2. It's always a little bit sad when I get that kind of word. And I agree with Necron, the range animation for the Elvish Scout is pretty good as well. Oh. Yeah. I still don't know. Maybe I should have attacked, maybe not? I don't know. So actually probably should send some of those just over there, because I don't really need village. I don't really need them on this side, but I might be able to bait enemies over here. So, of all, let's send the cavalry. Problem is pretty much everyone here will be late for the arrival. Also, I don't have as much gold as I might have expected, like... Or on the other hand, I did already recall, let me count, 11 units, so yeah, that does check out. It's a shame that I lost a little bit of that gold. Like, if I had 3 more gold, I would still be able to recall 6 units instead of just 5. Definitely that one. Like, yes, you. Definitely. And just 3 more. Shame, shame, a shame, a shame. This one, and then another troll leader, troll, I guess, so I actually have a bit more tank. Yeah, now I got a recruit, and I can also send Arshak into battle. Actually, can call one more walking corpse. I mean, who wouldn't? I would. I definitely would. So Sofaria has not really made use of their, well, undead expertise so far. We'll see how that goes. Also, Raven, you're welcome. Like, I didn't say that before, but just welcome. And I totally overlooked those Merfolk. It looks like I do have a reason for Naga over here. Yeah, that was not surprising. Hey, the poison worked. Nice. Even if they die. Oh, they didn't even die. Look at that. Okay, that was just greedy from that elf. Like, didn't even work, but it was really greedy. That is, on the other hand, I'm surprised I didn't die. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, honestly, I think it would have been smarter if this fight had started like, a time of day vision 1 turn more, because, like, maybe I should have just jumped at them, but it's honestly not that useful to, just crash into their army, because there is no weak point I can take advantage of if I do it like that. At least I think so. It's why I waited, and then of course I lose out on a turn, basically. Oh, snap. Then I might actually do it like this, yes. And yeah, it does look like I'll need them over there instead. Like, okay, I'm gonna send this one over there, but the rest of them over there. So let's see, how the hell do I pull this off? Like, first of all, I mean, I could level this one. Resilient, strong, resilient, who cares? Yeah, okay, let's... That was a bit risky. Like, odds are that I definitely hit kill them, but there's always the off chance of not. Yeah, I wish I could have used that to attack that tree. I mean, nah, each life is precious. Something like that. I generally don't know anymore what... Oh right, I gave him the swimming. Yeah, okay. I will need him elsewhere. I was like, what kind of item did I give him? I don't see it in the stats. Wait. Alright, they just went... Yep, those. I don't need... So yeah, honestly, if I had Toruk in that lineup at the beginning, I could have performed that much better. I've been robbed of that. Robbed, I say. Yeah, bye. that was worth a try, but I really should have taken better care of this one. Too late for that. Also poisoned the hell out of everyone I can see. I mean, why not? But I'm really torn up about this one. Thanks, even yeah, they were like, each life is precious, let's not throw away our troop. Arshak is a visionary compared to to other Arc commanders. Oh, nice. So, at the same time, due to like, due to this basically lineup of units, I feel so compelled to actually send units there and to fight over there instead, maybe elsewhere. Because I am trying to save as many of them as I can. Question is, should I? Is it a good idea? Is it a good place to fight? And I'm not that confident in that. Oh, interesting. They wait for the melee attack to not get poisoned because likely they could deal more damage on melee and I deal less damage on melee. But I'm not 100% sure. Shame. Oh wait, actually. Right, this doesn't only applies on attack. Fair enough. Damn. Like, yeah, this river is a good point to defend, but on the other hand, I don't. If I was over there, maybe, but considering those are gonna arrive from there, they're just gonna roll me up in that direction. Like, looking back, I probably should have just YOLO'd into there, because I'm not getting away from that anyway. I didn't get away from that, and I did lose. I did lose a good turn to attack. Huh. Yeah, and Necron says they usually just YOLO when place testing, and I would assume that applies to this scenario as well. So let's see. So they also try to encourage the strategy of YOLOing with time of day and the distance. I mean, that much was obvious. I just thought maybe I shouldn't do that. But do it being well so encouraged, I probably should have just gone for that. But actually, let's just run the hell away. Like, I do kind of feel bad for those. Like, this one is dead. No question about it. This one might just make it, and one is gonna annoy everyone as well. Yeah, no, do you not the meat kind of unit? This one has to die. Like, they will just heal otherwise. I don't... This one might make it, but I'm not that confident. And those two have a decent chance of making it. Everyone else is still busy running the hell away. And yeah, I should not have tried to go over there. Though it was very heavily suggested, I'd say. Like, this is not a good place. Help. Also try to damage this one. Like, those are basically pawns to hopefully distract. Depending on how badly I messed up, I might just redo the first turn and actually just YOLO this. Because it would, at least damage-wise, give me a better outcome, I guess. Like, first, stats-wise, I focused the high level units. The enemy units also cost more than mine, so it was basically worth it. But practically, there are things to be. Also, if I don't bother trying to save them, I can just crush them. Like, I really just feed them into there, retreat a couple of units that might have gotten kills or not, and basically fortify the river instead. Whereas this time I was really like, okay, I should, there is that fight, I'm gonna take it, and that's why I sent my units forward as well, which turned out to be not that necessary and useful actually. As you can see, this part of they just got wiped out. It was to be expected. I just wanted to. Necron is saying my setup is perfectly winnable due to events, but they do not wish to spoil what exactly happens, which I'm quite thankful for. Yeah, like I also think this looks very winnable. It basically just think I could have done better. Like, it's obvious that this cannot be a straightforward fight, because otherwise there would have never been any chance of me winning this. And yeah, therefore I'm quite willing to believe that things will be different. But I just don't know what exactly is going on. As I said, just retreat over here and I should be fine. Good place to defend. And yeah, I think that looks quite pretty. Also, considering that Necron is that this setup is perfectly winnable, I would assume that something happens next, or the turn next turn, or the turn afterwards, because I am about to be overrun, and unless something happens, it will be overrun. So something should be happening. Yeah, rest in peace. Oh damn, this one is. I don't think they can make it. Like, they have deep water right behind them. There's not much you can do about that. Like, I accidentally overlooked that you can't get through there. Whoops. No! Don't you dare die. Damn, what the? I'm completely unused to Merfolk in this campaign right for now. Like, okay, so they are not pushing that much. Like, they're willing to attack, but it doesn't look like they are actually going full tilt at me. That's useful. Lol, this one is actually willing to go over there. That's not smart. But yeah, you can see they are moving, but they are mostly trying to group right now. Which is still bad for me. Just saying, that's still bad. I'm just saying it could be worse. But it's still bad. So I'm quickly assuming that something is gonna happen for the next. First of all, I gotta save this one. Meaning I gotta murder all of those Merfolk. Alright. You are not willing to, well, die. That is a life-saving move. And one can beat this one up. At least try to. Surprisingly, they are not actually trying to get over there. Like, this is honestly not even a defensive option, so it doesn't matter as much. Die. okay, I hoped that you would die. That did not work out. Yep, die. Save as many of them as I can, and that should actually be plenty. And also try to take one down with me before I die. And there we go. Perfectly defensible except this part, but they're not yet trying to reach over there. No, I do not. Definitely not. And yeah, I've lost 22 units. I started with 36, I think. 5 of which were also already recalled, so 31. Meaning I somehow managed to save 9 units. I'll take that. Especially since sure, I lost almost as many units as them. But wait, did this one just get more gold? I lost as many units as them, but theirs are pricier and they had more level 2. So it was apparently a fair deal. Let's watch this flood of enemies. They also have, they did say there are less orcs than I expected, so I would also expect it to be more orcs somewhere. Like, I do not know precisely where, but it could be somewhere. Likely. Just a guess, just a guess. Wait, they are side 6? Interesting. So there is a side 5 that's been hidden. Or is there? But yeah, there's a side 3, 4 and 6, so there's a side 5 being hidden. I would assume that might be Logalmir. And yeah, of course, like I can hold this river as long as they don't try to make the shallows to the left. Oh right, one side is just for the frozen units. I remember. So that would explain hidden side. Like I was also experimenting and wondering if a frozen leader could technically recruit units, and as far as I could figure out, maybe, because basically, what was it, right? They are still a leader, but that side doesn't seem to have any gold or recruit list, so they cannot recruit. What, I forgot to test? No, it didn't count as a death. I tried that. Sorry, I just had some experiments to run. One is dead. Yeah, maybe he's not dead. Perfect. That means perfect. Die. You're not the only one that has necromancy. Right. Boom. Burn. And die. And die. Die. Perfect. And yeah, this one is fine. But yeah, it seems I just need to hold out for a bit. But yeah. The interesting things are going to happen. I'm starting to lose patience with these orcs. My faithful, are you willing to make the sacrifice for our victory? We are willing. So obviously something is happening with them. Oh, the people are literally dying for that. Zafaria, you can't be serious. It's dark magic. It's what we need to finally crush these orcs. Leifr, stop her! This is madness! I refuse to be part of this. Mikallion will learn what happened here today. I'm afraid we can't let it happen. Do not attack Tarsian's elves. We are on the same side now. Well, that is not that helpful actually. Oh, I see. Yeah, now I see the color change. I was like, there is no color change, but there is. And in that case, I probably shouldn't have wiped out the Malfolk. Whoops. Ravnier was be like, how many Elvish Civil Wars are there going to be? The answer to that is yes. Yes. That would be the third we know of, but I'm pretty sure there have been more before. Like, there was Lander Civil War, or there will be Lander Civil War, there was the Civil War before Under the Burning Suns. There's apparently this one, and probably many untold ones as well. Like, I know at least 2 campaigns that refer others Elvish Civil Wars as well, but those are just user-made campaigns, so they don't quite count. But yeah, it is a theme that people do like, and that does make sense, considering the arrogance of the elves. It is always the same kind of civil war, to be fair. No, my poor Malfolk! I'm actually surprised that there are woes that are part of this fight, like that are not. Oh yeah, Elvish kinslaying is an original fantasy trope dating back to Tolkien. So says Anachron. So yeah, it is basically part of what elves do. Interesting. So maybe I really should have just fallen back. This is even better than we hoped. The elves are turning on each other. Not exactly. I don't like her magic-empowered elves at all. They survived this trap. They could still pose a threat, a danger to our people. What do we do then? Let's take this opportunity to counterattack. None of these elvish zealots must make it out alive, especially not Zofaria. Ashak Wolf Souls is an insatiable thirst for blood in his voice. Ashak gives the order and throws all his remaining orcs into the fray. As we can see, we have more gold. This map has the lower side facing north and the upper side facing. Oh yeah, this is a good time. Like previously, yeah, basically elf chased us and yeah. Oh, elves capture one of the villages in my fortress is a condition. I maybe should have checked the scenario objectives previously. Whoops. Anyway, let's try and go. First of all, you are dead. Or at least you will be dead. Second of all, this guy is now an ally without really that much gold. But that also has the consequence that I'm not gonna try and take the villages. Or I really would love to. So, die. Indeed, die. Retreat, and shoot my all my. Yeah, that was obviously dangerous for that one. Let's see. That looks nice. And I really want to be rid of this one, so I'm gonna remove them. This is worth the attempt, I would say. Like, I would very much prefer not level. Nice! I hit, so no danger from that one anymore. So yeah, let's just collect a bit of XP for my other units. So, there is an achievement for killing an Elvish Saheloth with a goblin. And before I do anything, I would like to ask, is any goblin fine, or does it have to be a level 0 goblin and Necron? Like, Sprite Short King does imply a level 0 goblin, but the text doesn't, so probably it's not. Wolf Riders don't count, he says, but I want to ask if... okay, otherwise they think it's fine, fair. So, because I do have some very nice goblins. Also, I really wanted to know what actually makes them strong. Magic that flows this unit's body allows it to fully heal at the beginning of each turn. What the hell? With 50 health, that's a lot. Also 60% chance to dodge on... What? Born from the sacrifice of an Elvish shaman, Elvish Zealots are brimming with a mixture of nature's power and dark magic. This unnatural power consumes the elf's soul and strengthens the body. So Zopharia, by the way, has traded her normal Verifier for a Shadow Wave. Nice. And High Shrek High Tender, yes, what the hell is absolutely correct. A small suggestion, I would love it if Zopharia's flag changed once she creates the Zealots to more of a Death Skull flag. That would be really cool. Yeah. I want to recall something. Actually, no. I can just couple spearmen instead. As you can see, I don't have that many left. At least to recall. If I had positioned myself better, I might have... Like, I would have been able to get more of them. Oh! So Necron is saying Zopharia's units are actually black. That is correct. Their team color is just green. Like, the unit color is indeed black, which is a very nice touch. Yes, Yuten is saying Zopharia is now edgy, but there's literally no difference in anything else. Still 30 damage, just like a cannon attack. That is true. I don't think it really signals her being more powerful than before. It really just signals her morals, basically. But yeah, I do still think it would have been cool if the villages under her possession also changed color. Not color, I mean really the flag variant, if the flag variant was changed. That was my suggestion. I just wanna be sure you understood that. Like, if you understood and you said no, then that's of course fine. Murder! Murder! So unfair that the elves get XP from that. Like, I worked so hard to not... Okay, I did not work that hard to not get them XP, but I did work a little bit. It's interesting how the elves don't really see Tarzian as much of a target, like, except this one shaman. Everyone else doesn't care. That does feel a little bit odd. Like, on the other hand, I don't know if they really want to specifically target him, or if it's more like just we declared war on you and that's it. Okay, that is hella lucky for him, because after all, it's still marksman that's attacking him. So yeah, I'm gonna take that village. I need to break. And well, guys are strong. Okay, Necron is saying they should be targeting Tarzian. He just thinks my units in water are sort of diverting the attack or the attention of Kelly. So thanks. Water not being the preferred habitat of the elves. No one is really willing or actually able to jump in the water and tag me, so I can just stand there with my half-dead units. Yeah, perfect. Right, Tarsian is there. Oh, right, I completely forgot I won it. So, and as usual, retreat, heal, the usual, and I'm keeping this many goblins around, so I will be able hold. Right, I will be able to land a killing blow with them, at least try to. As you can see, this time I'm really out of units. Oh, I'm very glad that there are not that many sorcerers around. I think there were... okay, there were only 2 overall. Fair enough. Something I can safely deal. And action. I think. But yeah, I'm really glad they're not trying to reach over there. As you can see, as soon as I tried to just defend this place, my kill ratio skyrocketed. No, he can reach. I did not see that, and I'm so glad I survived that. Yeah, the zealots are way faster than I would have expected. I did expect. 8 movement points. What the hell? Damn. Okay, Ravenia is saying the super elves can walk into water. True. They are basically Jesus of the elves. Oh, nice. Tarsian is very willing to murder everyone that tries to attack them. No, I did not expect, like... If that super elf hadn't attacked, that would not have happened. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, they are noticeably targeting Tarsian about now, but Tarsian very much murdering him. And considering that this guy attacked me, I kinda need to murder them as well. Okay, fine, I gotta try to murder them. Okay, yeah, that works for me. If I do not murder this one, they will definitely level, so yes, the risk did pay off, and this time my units over there are really safe. Damn, but that hurts. That hurts. So yeah, Dane time is gonna suck a bit. Honestly, let's just take down units. Oh, and poison unit. That is something I totally forgot about, but which I can totally do. Die. So now those elves just need to actually walk up to me so I can murder them. Yeah, why not? This one is a bit unlucky, honestly. I do not want to send Inky there. I am very scared of Inky dying. For reasons as this. Alright, I can... Yeah, even the super elves are not that willing to attack me there. Valid. Level up. Whoa, chill. Oh, they attack this one? Fair enough. I'll take that. Yeah, this poor dude, like, really? Look at him, really. That is basically YOLO. I feel bad for him. As you can see, I can still grind them down. And dealing with that one is actually gonna be difficult, at least during the day. Since, yeah, true, I do deal damage, but I don't deal that much damage. Let's slow them. Better safe than sorry, I guess. And let's level. Also, just back off and take some villages. So yeah, my Naga over here will take a long time to recover from this. Don't necessarily bother with, like, they did their job. It is kinda a shame that Tarzan is the one that allied with me, but on the other hand, Tarzan would the only one that would not get wiped out instantly once they do that. So fair enough. But of course, it's still a shame that I wiped out Tarzan first. So they could not be as helpful. Yeah, backward. Right, I can do that. Why not? Oh, and right, I kinda have to. Shame. Another healer. I mean, another. What's it called? Close. I get my villagers over there as well. Like, even Vivian is some gold. Bogomir is the, like, Leifir is the only one that actually is in a positive income. They are not. Yeah, I was saying they are not very willing to attack, but never mind. Hey, the good thing is those two shamans are really just walking there to die. Oh, come on, Tarzan, you can do better than this. So yeah, honestly, if nothing else happens, I would have won at this point. But I am sure enough that something is gonna happen, which doesn't mean the scenario is not as, like, if nothing happened from this point on, it would be just a grind. But due to me knowing that something will happen, even though I don't know what, then it stays more interesting than it would be otherwise, and that's very, very good. Like, this is also why I would say it was very important that the existence of a plan was teased upfront, because otherwise I would be like, yeah, okay, nothing's gonna happen anymore. This is just gonna take some time. But now I can just have something to look forward to. So let's see. That was not quite what I had hoped for. Please die. Oh yes, Short King. Kill an evil zealot in the truth with a goblin. That's how it's done. Wait, those are level 3 units? Ah, that actually makes sense. I just didn't realize that. Whoops. Oh yeah, let's load this one as well. Considering they've got a 60% chance, let's... I am tempted I'm very tempted, but no. If he's slowed, that's good enough for me. Actually, would that level them? I wonder. I guess we'll never find out. Bye. Actually, no. Faster healing and all that. Heal. Heal. Poison. Yeah, poison is an option. Murder is as well. And yeah, things are very settled. It is full heal, what the hell? What? Okay, so Faria is clearly being given money every couple turns, otherwise this simply doesn't make sense. Hey, my Short King is still alive, nice. Wait a moment, does Sofaria get money for the units I kill of them? That might be a possibility. Oh damn, that Merman fighter is just really trying to solo that one enemy leader on land. Okay, and something is gonna happen next turn. That is a slight spoiler, Necron, but yeah, we have all been waiting for it. I'm gonna bet it has something to do with Undead. But it will likely happen during their turn, which is why I'm not seeing anything yet. So... By the way, something that is a little bit odd is that Tarzian is actually allied with me. Like I think it would actually make more sense if they simply weren't allied with me, but also were no longer allied with them if they were a separate faction. And like Arshak saying don't attack them just refers to me to it being stupid for me to attack them because they are also fighting the other elves. Like Tarzian never said, yeah, let's not attack those orcs, let's ally with the orcs and wipe those evil elves out. Tarzian really just said, yeah, I'm not on board with what you're doing there. I'm gonna tell our leaders about it so they can sanction you. They never said, yeah, the orcs are better than you. But yeah, and Necron says that might make more sense, and yeah, like you can make them allies, but in that case, I think you would need more justification than there is present right now for that to make sense, and that justification is missing so far. Like basically, like, I don't I think it can be done, but the way it is not. It doesn't quite work. Nice. So this is exactly what I need, so I can wipe out this one and then go to wiping out that one. Yeah, Necron is saying they do not want to do too much dialogue in the middle of the battle. That makes sense, and in that case, yeah, I would suggest going with making them not an ally, but simply just an enemy of my enemy. Revenir is saying also the scene where it says Arshak rallies all of his reinforcement, but then doesn't get any reinforcements. Might just be better to say Arshak well as his remaining troop. And I actually think that is what is said. Let me check, but a moment. Arshak gives the order and throws all his remaining orcs into the fray. That's the message that was given. So that is actually already what Revenir is suggesting. Yeah, Ravens there say, okay, they misread the message, is good. I get it. It happens to me every couple times when I give feedback for something. So yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it. So where is, there he is, marksman, exactly what I'm hoping for, except he doesn't hit. Okay, this one hits. Then I could do that, but that wouldn't be great. Right, I do have magic attack. I maybe should just go for that. So, and with that, all oh nice, all the zealots are gone. And I do support not showing the objectives again at this point, because there's nothing added or anything. Like there is no new message to see, so it does make sense to me not to show the objectives. It's just the way it happened. Like I'm pointing this out because usually I'm the one that pushes for showing objectives like every time when possible. Every time I think it makes sense, and I just think this is not one of those times. Oh, come on! Are you kidding? Ah! Okay, I get it now. So basically Zafaria can do this every couple turns. Like every couple turns is maybe not much, but more or less, yes. Not? Every 3 to 4 turns, I guess, there will be a dealer joining the fight, which is manageable, honestly. Like, as long as there's only one on the map and I only have to kill them one by one, I can deal with that. Okay, oh, and Necron is saying it happens every night, so only every 6 turns, that's even better for me. And as I said, it was kind of funny that it coincided with me killing the last of the previous bunch. So it's also good to know that this was not intentional, so they do not respawn forever and ever. But it really was a timed thing. Then I do wonder when the rest of the plan kicks in, if there's a rest of the plan. Okay, that was not the best thing. Like, I'm not too worried, but it was still not a good thing. Of course, I do want for the healers to die first. I mean, sure, they said they want to counterattack, but do I really want it? Not really. I'm perfectly fine with just holding this line. And maybe bait some units over here. Why not? Like, I might counterattack, like really counterattack the next night, but for now, not yet. I wonder if there's any way I can keep Tarzan alive, because this kind of force is obviously a bit more than they can handle. Oh no! It's a shame. Like, I was sort of prepared for that possibility, but I don't have to like it. But yeah, as I said, I think this bunch of attacks might actually be a bit too much for Tarzan. But actually I will try to play it in the spirit of Tarzan is not actually allied to me, because it just makes more sense. So I can't quite interweave my units with theirs. I would still have to dodge around them. I wonder if anything is... I'm tempted. Maybe something happens, maybe it doesn't. Either way, I'm not that sure This one would stop me. Okay, nothing happened. So technically I could murder Tazian right there. And you know what? I just might. Thanks, Electric Pants, for being able to swim. Okay, so that bait did not really work. 1, 2... Oh, Vivian finally has some money to actually recruit. Okay, and the Necron clearly, apparently did not expect me to attack like that with my Naga. And probably had the intention of the player has to go through the whole army first. Which I suppose would be the usual approach. Okay, that's a shame. I'm glad to see that the trees are gone soon. Actually, once I've gotten rid of this Zealot, I can definitely start a counterattack even though it's daytime. Like, there's not really much that's stopping me. The level 2 units were a problem, but no more level 2 units. Ouch! Yeah, never mind. I would actually have to send a full army to send a full group to actually put a dent in Zafaria. Elvish Enchantresses are just that strong. Yep. Nice, I survived. Another frontliner. I deserve that. I have to admit that. But hey, it was a fun idea and I might still pull it off. I was just a bit hasty. Nice. I have to say Vivian is not really taking part in all of this. Like, they've got 2 units and 6 upkeep, 6 income, and one of those 2 units is himself, and this 1 unit he recruited just now. Like, so this is really just side 6 and side 2, like, and even mostly side 6. It doesn't really feel like he's part of the battle, or at least he hasn't been for a while. And Necron is saying that he isn't really applying himself. Should apparently look for a new job, I guess. Just so I can rub it in. Rub it in. Oh, nah. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna start a counterattack now. They are out of level 2 units and they're actually out of units in general. Oh, that is a moment. So. That's... I'm really starting to wonder what the trap, I suppose, is. Oh right, the main forces of the enemy hasn't even arrived yet. True. So I guess once I take down Zafaria, the main force actually arrives, and that's when the trap actually would happen, or would take effect, I guess. Because before that, it would be somewhat wasted. Since this is just the vanguard, basically. Kinda like, this is not even my real power, or I haven't shown you my real power yet. Yeah, that fits. Anyway, counterattack is commencing. Also, let's look at the stats. Nice ratio. And yeah, as I said, I could have tried going for that, but I definitely should have gone with the whole army and not just one unit. And the Necron is kinda is saying yes, trap only happens once the main army arrives. So we gotta get through this phase first. Tarzian is doing a very good job, I guess. I can no longer tolerate this senseless bloodshed. Vivian! How dare you defy Lord Logarmir's will? Get back to your position. The point is, at this, like, why do they even stop? Like, why are they trying to stop them? Wait a moment. Did they just take my village? Oh, interesting. This one was changed to side 6 once their leader left. Fair enough. You can do that. What I was trying to say, like, at this point, what's the point of trying to stop Tarzian from leaving? Like, previously they were like, Tarzian has to die, so the Kalian does not hear of this. And then Vivian left, so that cat is out of the bag anyway. And yeah. So Raven here is asking, where is Logarmir? And in the beginning of the scenario they said basically the main army of the elves has not arrived yet, is with Lord Logarmir. And that this force was really just meant to contain the orcs, so they would not just be able to run away. Yeah, Anacron is at this point, yep, the Kalian will definitely learn of this. Like, there is no holding back that information anymore. Which really makes the infighting between Tarzian and the others pointless. Like, but they have already committed their hand by saying, yeah, we are willing to murder you to keep the secret. And I guess Tarzian is not really about to let that go. Okay, at this point, let's just send a force of villager kind of, like, let's just send fast units. So they can get there and they can get the hell out of there. Like, because if, as I suspect, the enemy main force arrives as soon as I take down Zafaria, that means I don't have that much time left. Like, I kill her and then I have to cut my losses and run. And hi Rifumi, they use, like, Rifumi was like, I almost missed this, how long is this stream on? And basically, I said at the beginning of the stream, and I will just repeat it for you, Rifumi, that I will finish this scenario, this last scenario, the finale of the Ruthless, and then I will probably just take a short break and what's it called? Take a short break and then play the bonus scenario. So I will play however long it did to finish this campaign. Yeah, I don't know. I would guess something about 30 more minutes for this scenario if I'm judging the tone right, but I cannot guarantee it. I haven't played this campaign. I haven't played this scenario before. I do not actually know what's gonna happen next. I just have very strong forts. Okay, and Rifune is also asking, why are the elves fighting each other? Basically, the main army of the elves, or the vanguard of the main army of the elves, decided to use dark magic to murder me. And one of the elves were like, I'm not cool with that. I'm going to tell the Kalian, and then the rest of the army was like, We do not allow you to leave. You will not be able to leave. You will die. And yeah, that's why they're fighting each other. It is said that the Westfolk once knew the secret of eternal life. Only I could overcome this mortal shell. Not today! Just to think of shackling her own soul to her rotting bones. How low Sofaria had sunk. Lethia, what is the meaning of this? My orders were clear. My lord, Sofaria decided. Silence! I have no time for undignified attempts at excuses. You are stripped of your rank effective immediately. I'll deal with you once we have crushed the orcs. My lord, Sofaria used dark magic against orcs. We had to stop this depravity. Sofaria acted with my blessing. Her methods were despicable, but in a time of danger we cannot choose only the tools that are to our liking. Then it's as I feared. The rod has reached the Kalian itself. He's here, Arshak. How much time do we have? It's very close. I can see it much more clearly than I did back home. Then you and Torek should leave. I want to stay with you. That's your right. Many have chosen to do so today. But I'm asking you to go. Your experience will be invaluable to our people for years to come. So what your leadership? Yes, but I must stay. Logamir wants to get me and I will let him. You were the only one I ever followed with pride. I'll trust your judgment one last time. Goodbye, Torok. Goodbye, Sturg. We'll remember you, Arshak. Arshak has no more reserves and can no longer recruit or recall. Victory. Sturg and Torok escape north. They reach the bottom of the map. Hint, this side is the lower side facing north and the upper side facing south. So yeah, considering that technically I was leading a counterattack, I was basically supposed to be somewhere over there. Also, let's see, yeah, this is a bit odd. Like, I would really would have liked if Logamir's army had like huge income, huge gold, just so to show they actually arrived. Or actually, I'm just gonna sit this out one turn and see what happens. Maybe something like this actually happens, and I simply haven't given it time yet. So yeah, Rumor was saying, like, Anacron was first saying when I killed Zofaria, it was good timing because she would have made two more zealots this time. And oh, I see. And Riffiman was like these nasty elves because they were now caught up about the vile dealings of the elves. And Anacron is saying they will adjust this, so I probably have this amount of gold, and apparently I should turn on the skipping of AI turns on just about now, likely because, as you can see, the army just appears over here and keeps walking, and I'm assuming the army will just keep growing. Yeah. Actually, Dash and Ubo, I need to buy time for my cooler units basically. Due to that, I kinda need. Stuk still needs a turn. Those can all pretty much just chill where they are. Same for those actually. Oh, I see. The enemy army is basically made to grow until it has much more units than I do. And considering I do have quite a number of units, that army must be huge. Oh, and they appear around Volgamir, which is... I think... I would have much preferred if they actually appeared to the north and started walking from there. Negron is saying they in their playtest they usually fare worse than I do and lose 5 to 10 more units than I do, so standing at 26, which would probably mean a lot less enemy than I'll be seeing right now. Anyway, as I understand, like I did save all my cool units, so there's that. And I did get my Beast Boys to level 3 as well, so every named unit has reached max capacity, has reached max level. Also murder this one, why not? And I guess this is the point where I blow everything to hell. Wait in the fortress. Oh, I see. I still have to wait for even more. Yeah, and as you just saw, I did enable the skipping just now. And that also explains why Lord Logamir is running me over there. This guy. Like, yeah, they will mow me down. I bait them with my life, and yeah, this should be avoided. Like, let's read this out first. Better to die than to be consumed by dark magic. Then be consumed by that. You think you are noble, but you have only betrayed your own people in this time of need. Is this the future of the elves? If this is the future of the elves, I'm glad my fading eyes won't see it. Valid? Yeah, what? So this is nice. It seems the volcano has erupted. It's a mountain to the south. It's belching smoke and flames. Stay focused. The volcano is far too away to pose a threat to us. Even the earthquake has subsided. Oh, I think... okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I have ideas what are happening, what might entail the trap. And this is a bird. Why was there a bird? Oh, nice. That is a very cool use of the new units. Give me a moment. Where is it? Oh, no. Maybe I simply haven't seen the unit not yet. Bird, ravens. Wait, ravens. I am very sure this was a raven or a dark omen that was flying around there. Nice. And I'm very sure that we basically saw a dark omen flying over the map as Logamir said, yeah, nothing bad is gonna happen. Yeah. Also, if you hold the... So, first of all, Anacron says, if I hold the river, I get a cool achievement, so obviously we're gonna do that. And the second thing is, like, first of all, I gotta... the second thing is Raven saying or asking, I'm not 100% sure, but saying that this is the Even Sturrock referenced in the previous scenarios, and yes, it is. It is like Anacron also confirmed that it is this volcano outbreak is the thing Sturrock has been talking about since scenario 4, in which we are taking advantage of in some way or the... Yes! Damn! That makes so much sense. It is absolutely not what I thought, but it absolutely makes so much sense. Damn. Damn. Like, I believe I know what's happening right now, but I also think if I point out what real life event this is based on, which this reflects, it would absolutely spoil it. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. So Necron is saying also notice that. I guess you mean this, or do you mean something else as well? What? No. Oh right. To get back first of all, I wanted to say around Lord Logomir there were some units spawning in deep water, and that can be avoided. I mean, Shrek real life event maybe spoiled it already. You all have eyes. You could see what's happening. You can see what's happening. You can very much see what's happening. And so if you know something about things, then you will likely already have figured it out. I just don't want to spoil it by explaining the real life event. And so yeah. So in Necron, do I have to hold this part of the river too, or just this part? Because this might be a bit more difficult. Anyway, it seems the number of enemies is still growing, which is not 100% awesome. By the way, just one. Oh, Necron saying also you sadly won't get the achievement since the Elvish captain already got to the southern back of the river. That one that was over here. And so yeah, I mean that is something I can easily remedy in later scenario. Also, do I have to move myself there, or do Lord Logomir has to move there? Also, another question. Another question I was going to ask was, I forgot. No, like getting back to the other question, you said defend the river. Does this count as the river or not? Like, do I have to hold this or do I have to hold this? Oh, interesting. So if I move my leader there, they will not get attacked and therefore not killed, so I can, if I move there, I could stall as long as I need to. I only have to hold the green part. Oh! I guess this counts. I can see from here that all the tents are empty. You've sent most of your people away, hoping you'll keep me as long as possible. But it doesn't help anything. The orcs have a head start, but they'll have to travel slowly because of the old and sick. They won't be able to face this army when I catch up with them. Oh, look at this! The time of day! I didn't notice that. You won't. It's here. Even I can feel it now, just as the orc said. Feel what? My lord! Something's coming! Panic Cloud. Damn. How is that possible? What kind of magic is this? Maybe your shamans could have warned you if Zafari hadn't sucked the life out of them. I didn't use any magic, Logomir. I merely got your army to the right place. Do you have any idea what you've done? An orc can never understand how it feels to see century-old lives extinguished by this murderous wraith. Oh, I know. I am the wave. Yeah, and it's a dark omen indeed. Ah, if we emerge victorious. So this is, I get it. It looks cool. It does nonetheless kind of feel inaccurate because they never made it here. Also, what the hell? Lorgamir gets to survive that? What the hell? I want my money back. Anyway, first of all, let's save the specific turn and then reload onto where that guy went over there, like probably before this. So your tender was said like plot armor. I agree. That was kind of plot armor. And I think I see. So basically turn 10 is achievement turn. So Necron is saying yes, they do survive and it is a controversial choice. Ravenier points out now Lorgamir has some explaining to do to Galleon, so him surviving isn't necessarily good for him. Fair. So he sort of has to answer for his crimes. I don't know if the epilogue that is still being written will deals with that or not. I do hope so to some degree, but of course I don't know. But I still want to point out it does feel a bit odd that... Actually, what would have happened if I had placed Arshak on one of the hills? Let's check. Let's check. Also, considering I know now placing them on the hills helps them survive. So yeah, nothing's gonna happen there. Ah, I see. He's being forcefully moved there. That is a shame. For now? Oh, I see. In a number of updates, in Easter egg, there will be a way to save Arshak later. Or I don't know if that was tied to the updates or if that's gonna happen now. But for now, the campaign is over. Since you managed to find the ghoul Easter egg in the 4th scenario, you can now play this short bonus. It has nothing to do with the story of Arshak and his friends and was made purely for fun. Yes, I want to play the bonus scenario. Not now, maybe another time. Okay. So yeah, for now, as I said, I will be playing this bonus scenario, but I will also be taking a 5-minute break and then I'll be back, okay? So basically start at 21:10 UTC. Does that sound good for you? Considering there's no one is saying no, I do suppose that's a yes. So, see you hopefully in a moment. Like, I will still be in the chat, but I will at least take my headset off for now. Also, anyone watching the recording, thanks for watching, and I do hope you'd enjoy this campaign. The epilogue for this campaign hasn't been written yet, but will come in a future update. Once it's there, I will make another short recording to read the epilogue, to show the epilogue, and upload that as well. See you in the bonus scenario.